Hi, I'm Maithili and I'm super excited to show you some really simple and flavorful recipes from all around the world. So before we do that, let me just tell you about this program I'm doing for little kids. It's called Little Chefs, which is a culinary education for kids. So kids from the ages of 6 to 12 absolutely love cooking and baking and indulging in all the things that they've never done before. So this is a recipe that I've taken out from that collection. It's a very chic, very simple hors d'oeuvre, the olive tapenade crostini. So to know more about this, stay tuned with me on India Food Network. So today we are traveling to a land of Roman history, beautiful countryside, gorgeous people and a food scene that has changed the way the world eats. So buongiorno from Italy. So Italians love using fresh and flavorful ingredients and few at that, which pack a punch in all their recipes. So this olive tapenade crostini is just one from that collection. So for this we require 1 cup of black olives, 1/4 cup of grated Parmigiano Reggiano or Parmesan cheese as we know it, then 1 clove of garlic, then 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes, about 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, some salt, some pepper, some mozzarella cheese to top it off, some fresh sweet basil leaves and a French baguette. So before we start, let us preheat the oven to about 200 degrees centigrade so that we can put the French baguette into the oven. So I'm going to start by slicing this baguette into about 1/2 inch thick slices. So try and get as even slices as you can. So just cut them into really thin slices. Now I'm going to place these open face on my baking sheet over here. Just place them like that. And now I'm going to brush some extra virgin olive oil on these babies. So now I'm going to pop these in the oven at 200 degrees centigrade for about 5 to 6 minutes just to get them a little golden color and nice and crispy. So while the crostinis are baking in the oven, let's quickly make the olive tapenade. So for this really you have to just pop all these ingredients into a food processor and let the food processor do all the work for you. So I'm going to add the 1 cup of olives that I have. These are pitted into my bowl. I'm going to add 1 clove of garlic because this is a big one. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil to begin with. Now please do use extra virgin olive oil or EVOO as it's known because it just really intensifies the flavor of the tapenade. Then I'm going to drop in some chili flakes, about a teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, some pepper, and just go a little low on the salt because the olives are already salty and plus we are going to add cheese later on, and about 5 to 6 fresh basil leaves. Now this is the real flavor that gives that tapenade that really flavorful look and texture and smell. So now I'm just going to blitz this into a coarse puree, just like that. Just open it, make sure everything is combined well. Just give it a quick stir and you can blitz it again. I want it a little fine, so I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil again to this. Or you can also add the olive water, the brine that comes with the olives. So you can just break it down a bit. Okay, so now our tapenade is ready. Just see, it's a little coarse puree. So now I'm going to empty this out in my bowl over here. Just empty it out like this. You can do this little finer also. It just really depends on what texture you like. Also, a good tip would be to use Kalamata olives in this because they're really salty and they're really creamy. So, it gives that really nice texture to the tapenade. So now I'm going to put the remaining olive oil in this. And I'm going to mix in the Parmigiano Reggiano. The reason I do this right now is because if you blitz the Parmesan cheese with the rest of ingredients in the olive tapenade, your tapenade is going to be really gummy and it's going to lose its flavor and texture. So with this, you retain the real good flavors of the Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to quickly mix it. And pretty much you can store this tapenade in your refrigerator for a good week, or you can deep freeze it for a good 2 weeks. So you can always use it, prepare it beforehand, prepare it before your party, and just, line the crostini. So it really saves your time. And that's it, our tapenade is absolutely ready. So now my crostinis are out of the oven. So let's quickly spread that olive tapenade on them. So just take a little spatula or something and just slightly spread the tapenade on top. So just spread this tapenade evenly on all the crostinis. So actually I have to tell you this, once I made these for my friends. I was hosting a party and they'd all come over and we finished it so fast that I actually ran out of them and I did not know what to do. They're that good. So quickly put the tapenade on all these crostinis. Now the final touch is I'm going to sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top, and we are going to pop them back in the oven for a couple of minutes more, just so that the cheese on top melts and the whole crostini warms through. So, and this gives the added flavor that we want. So quickly top them with some more cheese. Okay, I'm going to pop them in the oven for about 2 minutes. So my crostinis are out of the oven and they just look divine. I am sure they are going to wow all your guests at your beautiful and elegant soirees, and I'm sure you're going to do wonderful with these. So I'm just going to keep them on my little serving platter. So my olive tapenade crostinis are absolutely ready to be served at one of your elegant evenings. So I hope you enjoyed watching this as I enjoyed doing it for you, and I hope you do them soon for your next evening out. So thank you for watching me and hope to see you soon on India Food Network. This is Maithili signing off. Ciao.